Hello, I just wanted to say a little disclaimer that in the first part of this video, I do not have a mic. I'm just using my phone camera mic. But in the second half of the video, I filmed it later in the week and I ended up getting this like little tiny mic. So let me know how you guys feel if you like not having the mic versus having it, because this one's a cheap one, so I know the quality's not the best. So if you think I should just forego it until I get a better mic, or if you like being able to hear me a little bit clearer. But enjoy the video.
Hello, welcome back. Today I have another craft I'll be trying out. I am wanting a bulletin board to hang up all of my keychains I have, as I kind of have a collection. It's something I like to buy and collect and put on different ones every day on my bags, and something hopefully that will fit over here. I got everything today from the Dollar Tree. I was trying to look for the pegboards they had. I went to like 2 different Dollar Trees in my area and they didn't have them. They only had like the little hooks for the pegboard, and I wanted to try and keep this kind of low budget but still cute. So I'll show you kind of what I got from the Dollar Tree and what I ended up finding. So I got this regular just corkboard squares that I saw that they had, and it does come with a few push pins already and kind of something to hang it with. I got 2 of those, as well as 2 pink versions, which I liked. So I think I'm gonna do the pink on top, the corkboard ones on the bottom to make a bigger square, and I'm gonna try and hot glue them together and hopefully those will stick. And then just to do something cute for the border, I got these pearl ribbon, I would say, and I'm just gonna be doing that on the edges of them, kind of just to make it look a little bit more cohesive. I also picked up these 2 different types of push pins, these little pearl ones that kind of go with the pearl ribbon I found, and then these clear ones to hang the actual keychains on it. And then lastly, I found this little container that I'm gonna try and hot glue onto the bottom, just so if I have other ones that are too heavy to hang or just little bits and bobs, I can kind of just throw them in here. So our first step is I'm just gonna go ahead and hot glue all the 4 quadrants together and then hot glue the ribbon around the edges. Okay, so I've already preheated my hot glue gun. So I'm just going to, let's see, I'm just trying to think. They have these little hangy things. I'm gonna have that towards the top, just in case I'll need that to hang them. So yes, so I'm just gonna go ahead and hot glue these edges together and then see how that works. So I'm thinking I'm gonna do a generous amount to make sure they stay together. Line them up and press. I really like collecting keychains. It definitely gets expensive, but I try not to pick one up every time I see one, kind of use it as like a sweet treat method. But I do enjoy accessorizing a lot. I've been getting into that recently, so whether it be having a keychain on whatever bag I'm using, on my backpack, sometimes if I'm wearing like a belt on like pants or even a skirt, I'll go ahead and attach a little cute keychain. And then I'm hoping at the end of this video I'll do a little kind of keychain collection haul to kind of show you what I have. I think this will still be kind of flimsy. I guess if I was trying to make sure it's more secure in the back, I would put like some type of cardboard or something, you know, along the seams. I might end up doing that. We'll see how this works without it. I have my 2 pink ones. So I have the little hangy things. It came with in the packaging these 2 adhesive strips that you can put on the back, and I think I will definitely be using those to help me hang them up. Okay, so let's see. It's the same thing with the cork boards. I'm gonna go ahead and put a generous amount. Now we're just gonna squish them together. Make sure they're aligned and squish. Also, I got this hoodie from Walmart recently. I was just looking in their clothes aisles, and honestly, Walmart has upgraded their clothing. I remember I used to not really like it. Like, it's good for basics and all that, but it's this cute like Hello Kitty like tennis jersey looking sweatshirt, super thick. I love it. I will definitely be living in this for a little bit. Okay, so this is kind of what I'm thinking. Kind of doing this. This will be on the bottom, or the corkboard will be on the bottom. So let's let the pink dry a little bit more. On the corkboard bottom part, I'm thinking I will do this kind of like in the middle, maybe on the side. Haven't decided yet. This is kind of just going with the flow type of craft, but it's something that I've been wanting for my wall, so we're just gonna kind of wing it and see how it goes. I think it'll be fine. These have dried a bit, so I'm just gonna go ahead and line this pink bottom edge with hot glue, and then we'll stick them together. I'm also trying to be more cognitive of not saying I feel like in my other video I definitely was using that a lot. So I might just be talking a bit slower so I can really think through my sentences. Because my goal is to try and edit these, not a lot, like if I have to, I definitely will. But I would prefer it if I didn't have to, just for the ease for myself, but also I feel like less editing. That's kind of the vibe I'm going for, more of the casual. My little fold away table is not quite big enough for this project, but it's okay, we'll make it work. Okay, perfect. So these are the 4 quadrants put together. I'm gonna go in with this little pearl ribbon, and I'm just gonna go ahead and go on the edges. Just to give it a little something. Just like that. I feel like that would look pretty cute. So I'm just gonna loosely measure this and see when I want to cut it. Think about right here. Oh. These are not the best scissors. I think that will be actually perfect. So before I hot glue this piece down, I'm actually going to do use this as a template and then cut out another piece just as long as this for the top part. And if you're following along, I got 2 of these spoolies. Is that what you call them? I don't know. I got 2 of these ribbons, and I definitely would say you are going to need 2 if you're doing the same thing as me, doing 4 quadrants. This is only 6 feet long, so. Okay, I'm gonna have to do in sections because it still has to warm up the new hot glue stick that's in there. I'm just gonna do it on the edge. Perfect. Only thing about using this pearly thing is like the hot glue, it's kind of peeking out in the gaps, but so I just can't like rub it and really press it down. So I'm just gonna kind of lightly tap it, but it seems like it's sticking pretty good. Gonna do a little flipperoo. And we'll work on this side. Whoa. Silly me, it's a square, so all the sides are gonna be the same length. So I'm just go ahead and use this as a template and cut out just 2 more pieces. I just got done studying at a cafe, so my brain's a little mushy, I would say. Actually tried a new cafe I've never been to, and I liked it. It was like, you know, it's more, I guess maybe the word coming to mind is uppity. Not that the baristas and anyone there were rude, but it was definitely like more upscale, and they took like their coffee seriously. I got a vanilla oat milk matcha over ice, and it was delicious. It was really good, and it came like in a glass and everything. And it was like real cozy in there. Everything was like light wood, and they had very not direct lighting in there. It was very much utilizing sunlight and all that. It was quite vibey. Got a lot of work done. I actually prefer to study at home, but my little puppy dog does not really allow me to lock in the way I need to. He thinks that if I'm home, that means I'm available to play, which, I mean, he's not wrong, and I do try and play with him as much as I can when I'm home. But there's some times where, you know, I can't have distractions. Okay, so hopefully while doing that I gave enough time for my hot glue stick to warm up. So let's go ahead and do this edge. So I'm debating if I just go directly over this. I think so because I kind of like that overlapping look, but in that case I'm gonna go ahead and do the top edge first so the overlapping is matching. Okay. And honestly, doing it in sections was nice, so I think I'm going to continue doing that. Ooh, the pearl on the pink is really nice. I like this shade of pink. Going back on the topic of like Walmart kind of upping their game, I would say, and this isn't new knowledge, I feel like everyone has been saying this, that the Dollar Tree has also upped their game. It's like nice to go just walk around and just see what they have and see what I come out with. And it's nice, it's like nice retail therapy, but I'm not spending a leg and an arm. And most of the time when I am going there for shopping, I come out with stuff that I'll actually use, which is nice. To know that like if I am spending money, at least it's like for a good reason. At least like, you know, to justify the spending. Okay, kind of didn't chop off or have enough length on this, but since we're overlapping it, it'll be fine. So while that cools, we're just gonna flip it around again. Go in with our next piece. Well, this is gonna look cute. I'm pretty happy with this so far. I was kind of sad that I couldn't find the pegboards because I've been seeing like on TikTok and Pinterest, like there's so many ways you can configure the pegboard, or even if you wanted something that spins, I've been seeing people do that. So I'll keep my eye out. I could always use a pegboard. I have so many like craft supplies. It would be definitely handy to have. But yeah, I guess it was popular enough where both of the locations near me were sold out. So I might have to go travel or just keep checking in every once in a while to see if they have them in stock. I keep like dragging my finger across to like apply pressure, and I keep burning my pointer finger because the hot glue can like poke out, like I said. I'm definitely the type of crafter when I have these ideas. I think I'm through to an extent, but it's definitely, it's not like I'm like planning it out, sketching it. I wing it. I wing a lot of things. This is looking so cute. It's kind of making me want to do like little bows on the corner. Like right here on each of the corners. Maybe I'll go back in. Trying to think if I have ribbon. I don't, but it did come with, in the pack for the pink ones, it did come with a little bit of ribbon to hang, I'm assuming to help you hang it. So maybe I'll repurpose that and do little bows. We'll see in the end. Okay. One more flip. Also trying out a new camera angle for my hand cam. So hopefully this works out. I do have like a Yeti microphone from like a long time ago, and I was gonna set it up for this video, but I can't find the cord, like the USB cord that actually goes into the microphone and that I can attach to my computer to record the sound. So I'm gonna have to try and dig for that or see how much one is online. So I'm gonna chop off and clean up the edges. I'm just gonna let everything dry first, and while I'm waiting for it to dry, I'm gonna kind of figure out where I wanna attach that little acrylic basket. I'm wondering if I want it in the middle, if I want it off to the side. If I have it off to the side, I could get one more later. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do it off to the side. That way, if I need another one, I can go ahead and get another one, and it would make sense. Yeah. So this is already kind of scuffed up a little bit. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna get a file, like a nail file, to kind of buff. Since this is so smooth, I'm worried that the hot glue would just not stick to it. So I'm just gonna go get a nail buff just so we can kind of create texture. Okay, so I have a nail buff. I'm just gonna, this side's a little more scratched up, so I'm just do this and just kind of buff. Just create some texture. Let me do it down here too. Perfect. And then put a lot of hot glue. Okay. There it goes. Yeah, it's nice. Flip it around. And stick it. Ooh, the lighting's nice on the hand cam because of the sun. Okay, we'll let that dry. And in the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead back in with my scissors. Just snip off the edges that are hanging off. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna hold it up and hopefully everything doesn't fall apart. Ta-da! This is how it looks like. Pretty happy with it, yeah. I think I am going to go back at some point and get another little acrylic tray so I can do it on the other side. I'm just gonna let this hang out and then I'm gonna attempt to put on the wall. This is what I mean about like winging these types of crafts. I don't know how I'm gonna hang it. With the pink little cork boards, it came with these, which I'm assuming you stick on the back and then you can put a thumbtack through here. I'm just worried that like with all the keychains, it might not hold up super well. I wonder if I can put nails through it, but this is pretty thick. Well, I think I'm gonna use these, put thumbtacks through it, and then maybe I'll put like 2 little baby nails on the bottom so that the whole cork board is resting on it, just to kind of keep it more secure. I don't know if I'm gonna film myself kind of trying to hang it. We'll see. It'll probably be kind of crazy, but I'm just gonna let this whole thing just chill, let the hot glue really settle, and then I'll come back and we'll try hang it, and then I'll do a little collection haul of my keychains.
Hello, it's a new day. I put the same sweater back on to have some same continuity. So I have the corkboard up and it worked pretty well. All that I have holding it up is the 2 adhesives that came with the pink corkboards. So it came with 2 per corkboard and it's really sticky. I stuck them on the backs and the corners, and then I just put a push pin in it, and it seems to be holding up pretty well. Hasn't fallen down, hasn't fallen down yet. So I think I'm gonna reassess once I put all the keychains up there to see if it's gonna be too heavy. If so, I'll have these baby nails that I will just put right here, just right under the corkboard, just to kind of relieve some of the pressure for it. Okay, but we're gonna start with showing you all my different keychains and kind of giving a small blurb about them. I'll point out my favorites and the ones that I use kind of daily. And then after that, I'll show you where I'm gonna put them and then have a final reveal of the corkboard. But overall, I'm really happy with it. I definitely am gonna have to get another one of these to put right there, and then maybe like print off some little images to kind of just stick around it. The first keychain that I'm gonna show you, she's one of my favorites, although I haven't really used her in a while. I got her about maybe 2 or 3 years ago at the Ala Moana Disney Resort in Hawaii. But I know that the Japanese Disney resorts have a whole different set of characters than the US one. So, and I know this one, and they had like a turtle one. But I knew as soon as I saw her, I had to get her because I don't think I would be able to find this anywhere else. This is, I believe her name is Stella or something around that, but she has like a little star. I really like the lavender and the gold. The coloring is due to their 100th birthday, I believe, which is on her foot. So that was pretty cool. And I like the little footprint on the bottom as well. But it's definitely high quality. I really like this chain. It's quite heavy. Definitely forgot about her, but I'm gonna try and go back into using her. I love her, very pretty. Next is this cute little cinnamon roll in a traditional kimono, I believe, or Japanese tea outfit. And she has the little tea leaves on her head. When I was visiting Columbus, Ohio, they had this really cute Japanese store in like a little corner. They had like this Japanese store that had all these little trinkets. They had a Japanese 7-Eleven gas station type deal, and they had a restaurant and a cultural center. It was really cool. I'm sure if you live in Columbus, Ohio, you know where I'm talking about. But I found this cinnamon roll and I was like, I need to get her. I think she's so adorable, especially with her little tail. One of my favorites. I don't bring her out often though because I'm scared to get her dirty because she's white. Next is this cute little pink bear. My friend got me a blind box and it came in that. I don't know if this is from a character or anything, but I really like her. This is one of the few ones that I tend to grab all the time. I like the color pink that it comes in. I feel like it's small enough where it looks cute on anything. So I like this one a lot. Next is this cute little fluffy cloud. It kind of looks like a jelly cat. I don't believe it is. My friend got this for me for a graduation present when I was graduating college. Really, really love it. I think it's cute. This is another one that I use a lot, especially if I have a primarily white outfit. Definitely, I like the smaller keychains. It's less clunky. I like this one a lot. I guess I just like all of them a lot, obviously, because I have them. This one is also one of my top ones. So it's a cute Rilakkuma in a penguin outfit. I love penguins. It's my favorite animal. And it's a squishy, which I love. So I do squish it often. And the cute little feet at the bottom, they're raised a little bit, if you can tell. Love this one. This one I just realized it's missing the actual cord, so I'm gonna have to find a replacement. My dad got me this when he was doing some work stuff in Okinawa. I love this. It's I don't know the actual name, but it's the tiny Totoro with the cute little spritz ball, soot sprite, and it's a coin purse, which I love. Can't fit much, but I actually, it's in here. And usually I keep my hairpins or anything. This is a star one. So I really like this. I kept the tag on it because it has the official merchandise on. So I really like this one as well. This one is another daily one that I use. It's a little Miffy coin purse. Got some coins in there. This is rubber, which I like because since it's white, it's really easy to clean. Although I have a black dog and its hair likes to stick on this a lot. So I always have to kind of just brush her off. But this is also one of my favorites. Then this, I believe I got from a Five Below blind bag. It was like one of their spring collections. So it's of course My Melody, which I love. I love the little flower pattern on it. And then the heart clip is really cute as well. Another Five Below one. I got this a while ago, like maybe 5 years or something. She's kind of dirty, as you can see, but I love the chocolate strawberry dress. Love the pink that Hello Kitty actually is. This one has been loved, as you can tell. I used to bring her out all the time. So from the same Japanese shop in Columbus, Ohio, I got this guy, the Mufasan. Ooh, don't know if I'm saying that wrong. Probably am. But I've been seeing these guys and I love them. And so when I saw this, I was like, I have to get it. And I've been kind of in a kick of like wearing blue at the time. So I was really obsessed with this. So cute, look at him holding the little seal. No, it's kind of sad because like, well, I don't know. He's a nurse whale, it looks like, so I don't think he would be eating the seal. But if he's a regular shark, it's a little morbid. Still love it though. And then moving on to my smaller ones, a coworker got this for me when she went to Disney World because I am a big Disney head fan. And it's a pink little macaron. I love the color and I also like the little pink tassel. This is a fun one. This was a gift as well from a friend. It's a pink My Melody with a little mouse. Oh my gosh. I like this one because it's acrylic, it's flat. So I use this all the time. I just love it. So cute. I don't remember where I got this. I don't even have a photo in it, but it's kind of like a photo card holder. And it's of Kirakuma, I think is her name. The smaller Rilakkuma. Love, oh! Anyway, really like her. Haven't used her yet. I've been wanting to put like a little photo of my dog in here. I just haven't gotten around to printing one out, but I think I'm gonna start using her soon. She's like a little puffy. This one I made, so I saw a lot of like bead embroidery, which if you haven't tried it, it's definitely fun. It's tedious because you have to like chain the little tiny glass beads and then you have to go back and kind of weave in between each bead, but it's super satisfying. This one was my first one, so I can definitely see the mistakes. Like I used a pen that was too dark so you can see it. My beading isn't quite even, but I do want to make more of these. It's just, it takes a long time. It takes a long time and I'm kind of like a short gratification person, but I think I'm definitely going to try and make this and then make more of these. So I beaded it on like on a really thin mesh, and then I got this is like some type of embroidery material that's more stiff, so I glued it onto here as a backing. And then I just got like a little keychain kit off of Amazon, and then I think I sewed it and then glued it as well to make sure it stayed on there. I love this though, even though it definitely has some room for improvement. I'm super happy with it, so definitely try this out. Okay, so I have two more and these are my bigger ones. So I do have Ayla Boo, a cute one. I forgot if this was like the happy one or something, but I really like the color. I like the pink eyes that are kind of glittery, if you can tell, and a gradient. She hasn't seen much daylight because when I got this like kind of around the Labubu hype, and I had a couple of friends who were going out to like the bars with them and they were getting theirs like stolen, or it would just fall off and they didn't notice, so it kind of scarred me. But I don't know, I have it. I think I'm gonna use it, why not? But a good one. And then my most recent one, I went to Miniso when my friend was visiting, and I got this Hello Kitty keychain. It was a blind box for their Pop Star line, and I got the one I wanted. Oh my gosh, that was the best feeling. It's this little bunny one. Are you joking? So cute. So she has these cute little pink and cream bunny ears, a little hoodie and a skirt, and these cute little shoes. Oh, love her. And I'll show you the box. It's right here, because there's no way I'm throwing away this box. So that's one you could get. And then the others, I really like this one and this one. Honestly, I would be happy with any of them, but really happy I got her. So, okay, so that's all my keychains I have collected so far. So I'm gonna go ahead and find them some homes up here, and then I'll give you a close-up of how the corkboard turned out. Okay, so I think this is the final placement that I'll do for them. Yeah, I think it's a good idea to get another basket. So if I get any more bigger keychains, I can definitely do that. Let's do a little close-up so you guys can see how the corkboard looks. Okay, here is the finished corkboard with all the keychains on it, and I can give you a closer look of how I hung it up. So I just used the clear sticky tabs that came with the pink corkboard, and then I put my clear thumbtacks into it, and it's holding up pretty well. It's not showing any signs of like stress from the weight of the keychains, so I don't think I'll have to add the nails. And this project was only $7. I got 7 different things from the Dollar Tree, I believe, for this, and I was able to, put it all together in 30 minutes. So I'm super satisfied with that. The only thing is, I would say, is if the keychains are thinner, I can fit multiple of them on a thumbtack, but if they have the bigger key ring, then I can really only fit one. So I have to keep that in mind if I end up getting more keychains. I only have limited space, which is good if I'm trying to stay on a budget. But if I am overcrowding this, I might have to get longer push pins if that's a thing, or think of a new way to hold them up. But overall, I think this was a great, on the whim craft.